Hello and welcome to my channel. This just arrived today and it's actually the first kit that I signed up as a subscriber for with Pink and Main. So this is the latest kit. It's May 2021. I've already opened it up just to make it a little bit easier to show everything, but you always get a really beautiful postcard that kind of gives you an idea for the color palette and what you'll be getting in the kit. And I always love that the Pink and Main videos, they encourage you to actually use the postcard in your paper crafting, so that's really cute. And this one is, as I mentioned, May 2021's Courtyard kit, and it's called Butterfly Kisses. And the back of the postcard shows you the color palette that you'll find, and Pink and Main is really good at coordinating everything. I mean, everything just matches perfectly. And then you also have all of the kit contents listed, so you know what you'll be getting. And so let's start off with this. So these are two wax pencils, and they're kind of like a pickup tool for sequins. The wax is just, I guess, because of the waxy material, it makes it really easy to pick up individual sequins and place them down on your card. So if you were looking to use these individually just to add some accents around your card, then these wax pencils are great for that. So you get a sequin pack that is sequins, but also sort of confetti, it seems, because there are different shapes in there. So we've got holographic butterflies, there's some flowers, your regular hex kind of sequins, and just like small circles. So really fun mix there. Then we have enamel dots. These are a little bit translucent and have glitter. So if you've ever used Nuvo glitter drops, it sort of reminds me of that. And so we get all of the different colors in the color palette and various sizes as well. So that's really awesome. There's the flare button. So it's this beautiful butterfly. And then we have a 6x6 paper pad. It comes in a kind of a cello bag, but I took it out just so that it would be easy to show. And it is loose like this, so it's not kind of glue bound. And you get 24 sheets. So there's basically, and they are double-sided. It's a little bit coated and a little bit thick. So I would say like maybe I don't know, like 65 pound, a good layering weight, possibly even 80 pound, I don't know. With the coating, it's kind of hard to tell. But you get, there's basically 12 unique, double-sided sheets, and you get 2 of each. So if, you want to use all of the unique prints, you can, because for this specific sheet with these 2 designs, you get 2 of them. So I'll kind of just flip through them, and so you can see all 24 designs. So there's a burlap, gray and white stripe, kind of 3 colorways in this bokeh effect background. Oh, actually 4 colorways of that. And then you get 5 colorways of this sort of ombre waves pattern. Then you get 3 colorways of this really, really small dainty polka dot, white polka dot on color, solid color. This one's kind of neat. It's not perfectly straight stripes, so there's a little bit of a wonkiness or wave going on there. And then these are your more kind of bold background patterns. And then these are all the butterfly patterns that I grouped together. So this is really delicate, kind of small print, but those are little itty bitty butterflies. Slightly larger butterflies, and then these are kind of larger and more bold. These 2 look like, I think they're the same kind of yeah, the same sort of arrangement of the butterflies, but just colored and patterned differently. So this is all the same color butterfly, but on that burlap background. And then this is different colored butterflies on a solid white background. And then this is just gorgeous. So this is like the hint as to what's in the kit. So you get really high quality paper pad. That's the one thing that I feel really does set Pink and Main apart. Their kits always have fantastic quality paper pad, and the solid cardstock that we get. It's always from Basil, so we get really pretty. This one has a kind of a dotty texture, so you get 3 that have that dotty texture, sort of embossed. This one is a kind of a weave texture, and this is, well, it says fig swirl, but I don't know if we're supposed to be able to see a swirl in here, but again, lovely, really thick. I don't know what the paper weight is for these, but they are fairly thick, which is why I love them. There's a green glitter card, and then 2 of the just plain ice rink paper cardstock. And then you always get this project bag as well, so that's really cool. And I always use this to kind of store all of my leftovers. One thing that I've noticed, this kit doesn't have, is it supposed to? It doesn't have the envelopes that are normally included, or at least have been in the past. Again, like I said, I started my subscription with this box, but I've purchased one-off boxes before, and usually there's 4 envelopes, because they do give you 2 sheets of the ice rink, which will make for card bases. But anyways, so I guess not in this kit, but we're getting a lot. Like, this is amazing. Let me go through each of them. So there's a stencil, which might be easier to see on this. So this is similar to this pattern. I mean, you're not going to get all the detailing in the butterfly wings, so this is more like a silhouette pattern, but it's very similar, kind of this all over differently oriented butterfly pattern. So that's really nice, and I think it looks like it's a 6x6, so that's pretty cool. And then we get this awesome 6x6 embossing folder. This is really kind of fun, I think, and it would be a great one to kind of ink up the embossing folder and do that sort of letterpress technique. So that's really pretty. I like that. And it's a little bit, it just looks a little bit different from your standard kind of sunburst, which is why one of the things that I liked about it and what attracted me to this kit. And then the really kind of awesome thing that drew me to sign up for the subscription was just this beautiful butterfly. So, and I know Crafter's Companion, I think, has a collection that's very similar to this, and I think Craft Stash has a brand, Textures, I think, that has really similar designs where half of, the image is one thing and then half is something else. But I really love how this looks, where half of it is florals that make up the shape of the butterfly, and then the other half is your standard butterfly. So that's really, really gorgeous. And you get the coordinating die to cut that out. And then you also get word dies, so Sweet's Friend, both the word die and the shadow layer, the backing plate layer. And then you get a lot of sentiments, and some of them are fairly long, so I think, the idea is that you can use some of these longer sentiments on slimline cards where you just have a lot more sort of horizontal space, and so you can really, have longer sentiments. But if you weren't making a slimline card, you could always just mask off a portion of this and then, stamp it twice, but maybe stacked, and some people do cut their stamps too. So you could always cut some of these longer sentiments in half somewhere and then arrange them the way that you want, which can include arranging it in the original orientation. But yeah, I just thought this was super, super pretty and will be really fun to do different sort of coloring or inking techniques and things like that. So really, really pretty set, and you get such great value for money with these kits, especially when, it seems like they lately have been doing a lot of coordinating dies with their stamp set, but also including, both, embossing folders and stencils. And, the quality of all of the Pink and Main products is just, it's just amazing. You really can't go wrong with, using any of their supplies. It's always so well coordinated, so you don't have to think too hard about whether something goes or not, because it will definitely match. It will definitely go. So really, really fun, awesome kit, and I cannot wait to start crafting with it. So when I do use this kit, I'll be sure to link to my project video at the end of this one so you can see what I end up making with it. Thank you so much for joining me, and until my next video, happy crafting and have a fantastic day. Bye!